Deegan. What I wanted to do with this program today is to get some better utilisation of our foam rollers at home. It does a much better job than just collecting dust for you all. I prefer the 90cm ones, and all the exercises today will be on the 90cm one. The reason I like the 90cm ones instead of the shorter 30cm ones is because there's more functionality that you can do with it. You'll see with today's program, which is a back mobility program, that I do quite a few laying on the foam roller, which obviously you can't do that with just a 30cm foam roller. If you don't have access to a 90cm one, then you can use a rolled up beach towel, but it needs to be quite thick because as you see with a few of the exercises, we'll be wanting to roll our bodies over top of the foam roller. Alright, so as I said, this one's going to be a back mobility one. I'm going to be doing all the exercises with you today, and it's approximately 18 minutes worth of stretches that we'll be doing today. Alright, so we're going to lay this down lengthways, in through here, and then tailbone goes on the edge, and then laying yourself down lengthways on the foam roller. It should be, once you find the right spot, it should be quite comfortable. And then in terms of the posture that you are finding for yourself, ribcage low is how I want you to visualise. And that means that we're not allowing too much of an arch through our lumbar spines while you're doing all these exercises. Alright, so we're going to get straight into the exercise today. Nice and soft with your feet. You're going to bring your arms up through here. And we're going to do 3 exercises. We're going to repeat it twice for approximately 1 minute for each. So this one's called scaption. So we're going to come up and then control all the way down. Up, control all the way down. As I said, this is all about mobility through the middle back in particular, which includes our rib cage and our shoulder blades. Such a vital part of our backs that often gets neglected with exercise programs. So you're trying to reach as far forward as possible and then bring it back beyond to neutral. Forward and then back. Okay, obviously we're just alternating with all the stretches that we're doing today. I don't want you to be holding anything. You're really just floating up and floating back down. These should feel nice. As we'll be repeating them, what you'll find is naturally as your body's warming up, you will actually get further with the range of movement. Up and down. And down. Stretch nice and far forward and down. Okay, we're going to do 2 more each side. And then we're going to move on. Alright, so just give those shoulders a little bit of a roll. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring our arms all the way up alongside our ears, and we're going to stretch upwards and scoop around. So again, it's all the way up, then you stretch up so your shoulder blades are going up as high as they can, and you're scooping around. Up and scooping around. Okay, as always, you're making sure that your lumbar spine doesn't arch too much. So as I said, that visualisation is the rib cage stays low. Float up, all the way up and across. For those of you with really tight middle backs, you may not get quite so high with your arms, and that's totally fine. Particularly if you have a frozen shoulder, then you may only get to here. And that's totally fine. Just work within what your body is happy to do. These should feel nice. You shouldn't be experiencing pain throughout. Just a nice stretch. We're going to do 2 more. And then we're going to do some back extensions. Last one. Up and out. Alright, so next one. You're going to place the foam roller for the ladies around your bra area. For men, just a little bit below your shoulder blades. Your bum stays on the ground for this one, and then you're opening up through here. What you should be feeling is the lower part of your ribcage really getting a good stretch, and then bring it back in. Then I want you to lift your bum, roll down a little bit more, and go up a little bit higher in the back. What I often find with this one is that as I've opened up, if I do a nice deep breath there, then it will feel even better. Okay, now we're going to walk back up to the start position and do this squat again. Big deep breath at the end. Thumb up, roll down. All the way open. If having the arms as a lever above your head is uncomfortable for your neck, then just place your hands here instead. Totally fine. Just try to get that deep breath again. Alright, we're going to do one more set of those and then we're going to repeat those 3 exercises all again. Okay, as always, I don't like people holding stretches. I believe that our muscles activate better when we give them more repetitions done gently. So you won't be seeing me holding any of these stretches. Okay, so we're going back to our scaption. So the first exercise, thumb on the foam roller. We're going to do about a minute's worth. So all the way forward and control back beyond the midline. All the way forward, control back beyond the midline. Forward, control back. Forward, control back. What I hope you're feeling is that compared with the first few repetitions at the start, that you're getting a little bit more mobility with this. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. 2 more each side. Left, right, left, right. Okay, bring yourself back to centre. Keep that rib cage low, and we're going to our shoulder blades up and scoop around exercise. All the way up, above your shoulders should be near your ears, up, all the way around. Okay. If you're finding it difficult to balance with your feet, just have them a little bit wider, and that should make the support a bit easier. This shouldn't be a balance exercise. The foam roller is there to allow your arms to have a good range of movement, and for those shoulder blades to flop over the foam roller. It shouldn't be a difficult task for you. If it is, then I recommend you do the roll up each toe. It's going to be 2 more. Up, scoop all the way around. Last one of this one, and then we're doing our back extensions. And all the way around. Okay, so here, thumb on the ground again. Lower thoracic region, so about the bra line for the ladies. And then we're opening up through here. Big deep breath. And then move it back in. There. Big deep breath in. Again, if your neck is finding this hard work, then just keep your hands across your chest as you do it. Alright, we're going to do 2 more rounds of this exercise, and then we're going to change our exercises. Middle thoracic. Big deep breath in and come back in. And upper thoracic. Okay, 1 more round. Okay, so I hope that was a good start for you guys with getting some mobility and that you're feeling a little bit more open, particularly through this lower limb training, which is such a forgotten area of our bodies, particularly for people who are desk-based workers or who drive a lot during the day. We're now going to move to some more fluent stretches. So this one's going to be on our tummy. So we're here, and we're going to be doing each of these twice. The first one is a cobra. So you're starting out here, trying to go up as far as you can, and then curl up. Like that. You're adding in your neck with this one as well. Rolling out. Stretch as far forward as possible with your shoulder blades. Then squeeze your shoulder blades together. Curling up and getting a neck extension as well. Okay. With this one, I want you to make your focus on allowing some movement in your thoracic spine, so in the middle of your back, as opposed to having it all come through the lumbar spine. Curl up, big stretch. Again, I don't like people holding stretches. I always find it's bad for facet joints and can just irritate muscles as well. So we're floating up and then floating all the way forward. Okay, we're going to do one more. Floating up and floating all the way forward. Okay, and now we're going to do our alternate exercise. So we'll be repeating that one. And this one's called the prayer stretch. One of my personal favourites. Keep your bum down, and then you're going to roll forward and give a good stretch through those outer lat area to the shoulder blades go up. Now we're going to place your right hand on your left hand, so that we get more of a stretch from the right side. And then up through here, doing the other way. Okay. So we go back to the middle. There. And now right hand on top of the left hand. Good stretch. This one should be a really nice and fluid one. Okay, we're going to do one more round of that, and then we're going to repeat both the cobra and the prayer stretch together. Nice and fluent. Okay, going back to our cobra. Okay, on the forearms, you're allowed to go as far forward as you can. And then you're curling upwards. You're putting your neck. And then just bring it back. A little bit more into my forearms, otherwise I end up on my wrists. Moving forward. And roll backwards. All the way up with those shoulder blades. And then 3 more. Go. Try and make sure there's plenty of middle back mobility through this. It's not coming from your lumbar spine. Last one. Alright, back to our prayer stretch. So here, thumb staying down. You are rolling forward, allowing yourself to come as far forward with those shoulder blades. Now your right hand's on top of your left hand. Good stretch to the right side. And then vice versa. So I'm stretching out my left side really nicely with this. So we'll do 3 more rounds of these. Just nice and fluid. Two more rounds now. Hopefully by now you're starting to feel really nice and loose with your middle back. This little routine I've designed to be a great one for desk-based workers at the start and at the end of your day, as well as those who are spending a large amount of your day driving, so truckies, delivery drivers. This is a fantastic routine for your back health. It's not possible with a lot of occupations to completely avoid sitting. So this is a great way just to look after your health. Alright, so now we're going to do our last couple of stretches. The first one's a rotation, and then we're going to do a bird dog exercise. So again, we've about a minute or so of each, and we're going to repeat. So this will be the last couple. So you're here, rolling inwards, and then swapping sides. So I'm not putting much weight through my hands because it should be again a fluent exercise. I'm just rolling it through nicely each way. Hardly any weight going through the weight bearing hands, other than one on the ground or the foam roller. So I'm just allowing a good amount of mobility through my back with this. Okay, my head is following the arm that's rotating to the side. We're just going to do one more each side and then move on to our other exercise. And again, we're just rolling through these nicely, not worrying about over holding anything. Our final exercise that we are repeating is going to be a bird dog. For this one, you'll have your knees on here, and then you're going to kick one leg out and then stretch out with your arm. If you find it difficult with your balance, then you can place that back foot down, which makes it quite a lot easier. Okay? But if you want to challenge yourself, keep the toe off. So there, you can take the toe off. Okay? Kick out and up. So really nice stretch through the arm with this one. Okay. Okay, the key points are that you're not allowing too much of an arch through your lumbar spine. Other than that, as long as you're keeping your balance, you're pretty good with this one. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 more each side, and then we're going to repeat the rotation exercise, and this one to finish off with today. Okay. Last one each side. Okay. And now rotations. Here. Scoop it around. Roll through. Obviously for this one, the foam roller is not necessary. You can do it without a foam roller. Just as long as you're getting that good rotation and your neck should be following your arm. Beautiful. Do 2 more each side. And then we'll finish off with our bird dog. Okay, so again, knees on the foam roller. Option 1 is with your toes staying on the ground, like mine are today. And then you're going to kick one leg out, arm up through here. Kick one leg out, arm up through here. You really want to stretch through that arm as you're doing this. Okay. Leg, arm, good posture. Leg, opposite arm. We'll do 2 more each side, and then we'll call it a day today. Beautiful. So that's the whole foam roller, middle back stretching regime that I've got for you today. There will be a PDF attached to this, so if you've got any questions or queries with anything, just have a good look at that document, as they'll have